Good morning, good afternoon, good noon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition. I have to redo this video because I was, interrupted by Aaron. He got snippy on something that he shouldn't have. I was trying to explain something in the previous video while looking over cigars, something limited edition for my mom's death date because she died and I'm looking for something. What I was trying to say about cigars is talking to you all about my projects and stuff. But first, what I was trying to say in the video before Aaron got really snippy with me is he goes and he orders X amount on Amazon and other places. I go ahead and I try to do the same thing. I got a few layaways outstanding and I got a few of this and I'm working on Angela's Christmas present. I don't complain. When it comes to certain things like cigars, there's a thing like, how do I explain it? There's so much you can do cigar wise, and yet you want to do other things too besides fill your humidor up. So you got to juggle with it, and it's like trying to have a hard decision at times. I mean, it's like Angela asking the other day, trying to figure out what to get her family for Christmas. Well, Aaron spent 3 hours today. He made up a list. We call it Operation Angela's Christmas. And, and me and Aaron knows what we're getting Angela for Christmas ourselves. The thing is when it comes to my list, eventually I'm going to have to either cut myself off from cigar smoking and go straight to, video games and music and movies, or I'm going to have to cut myself off of the video games and stuff and just keep filling my humidor up. I mean, every month we're worried about the FDA taking away our cigars. We don't know what's going on. All we know is what we hear. So I'm sitting on my butt wanting to get goals done for the next year, and I can't even do that because I'm worried about the FDA. So when he juggles this and that and the other, it's like there's got to be some type of discipline or something, So I'm trying to figure out on it and trying to figure it out, and so that is why I said, so on that, I'm worried about cigars, I'm worried about my goals. At the same time, I hear people say not to worry and this and that, but the problem is Aaron got snippy when I was trying to say something, but what I meant to say was he basically goes and he goes and does video games and cigars and this and that. I'm juggling with everything at the moment, not his bills, but my bills, and trying to get goals done. And at times, I'm getting to the point in my life where I can't get everything done, and it kind of irritates me. And so you got trying to figure it out. And so then you get these new catalogs, which are really, a shame, or shameful, in my opinion. Aaron doesn't know it's shameful, but shameful because you get them and then you want to try this and you want to try that and you want to try this. Next you know, you got $300 in cigars going out, for example. I'm not saying I am. Aaron spent close to $350 last month. I smoked a few. However, he'll probably want me to say to you guys, the Diamante, that's a $30 cigar, was mild. I mean, they had great flavor when it hit its sweet spot. It had some construction issues, but that has to be expected for 34-year wrapper in tobacco, which, by the way, Aaron was saying that he thought it'd be a disappointment. The only thing that was not a disappointment was I was assuming the wrapping was going to be bad because, you know, of the construction errors of the one I got in a tube. The Tercidors, or the rollers, did their best. So, anyways, sorry about that for you all. I don't know if I'm getting sick or not. But, yeah, anyways, the Tercidors knew what they were doing, but the bottom line is, when it comes to my goals, I'm trying to put together a flexible master plan. But I wasn't trying to upset Aaron on the aspect when he got and destroyed the previous video. What I was trying to say is I don't understand how he can juggle everything while I'm sitting here taking care of different things. There's going to be a flexible master plan I'm building on right now. Comes to Christmas gifts, I still need to discuss a few things when it comes to Christmas. Yes, I've been snippy lately. A, it was figgies, and B, it was other things, but, you know, he's got to realize I'm not trying to be snippy with him in general. I was being snippy because he, you know, interrupted my video and a few other things, but yes, I didn't mean, you know, he was getting snippy on other issues, which I won't bring in this video, but I was trying to say, you know, to him that he destroyed my previous video because I didn't get to say what I was going to say. Is we get into these, and then you got to try out so many of them. You get limited edition cigars, we want to try them. Next thing you know, when you're getting ready to go smoke them, you're looking around and you're wondering what happened when you spent this much or that much, and you're just sitting there, you know. And it's like me. I smoke certain cigars, and I like certain cigars, and that's how I like certain cigars. So when you accumulate too many cigars, you look at your goal list and you're like, So then, you know, you got to think, you know, what gives, you know. So you either have to have a cigar a week, cigar every 2 weeks, or a cigar a month to stretch out your cigars. Because eventually, all you're doing is smoking and that's it, you know. And I like reading and listening to music and so forth. So, you know, you got to weigh the options, you know. And that's what I'm saying with the goals. He's got his goals figured out pretty much. Me, I'm still trying to figure out. I'm like confused like Angela at times, you know, when it comes to what to get or what to do, but I try. Here in the background, he's doing alchemy in the game. He's actually making potions that are $10,000?
Yes.
Holy crap, where are you going to sell those?
I don't know.
Unless you know someone who's a genius, man. Damn. So anyways, that's what I meant when it came to it. Aaron will know that I apologize. I didn't mean to say what I said in the previous video. It was a thing. What I was trying to say is I got goals I want to get done, but at the same time, I don't know how he can juggle cigars himself, his goals, and still come out happy. I mean, with me, I like a good cigar too. I also like good bundles. And then, you know, this happens. Comes to Finger Hut, all my orders were shipped. 3 of them yesterday, 1 today. I was kind of disappointed. My HDMI cable I want because I want to do the experiment on the TV. The only purchase I have to make next month, I think, or before winter sets in, depending on how warm it is outside, is it's 88 today. I mean, it is sweltering. I don't even know what the temperature is right now, but you know, I think the weather should be cooler, but right now it isn't. So like today I turned my air conditioner on because I was telling Aaron about the weather, you know. So right now it's 85, 10-day forecast, you know, give or take. The reason I said it is I have to buy a printer. The old printer took a dump. So we're going to be in the 80s for the rest of the entire month. So that means that I'm not going to need to buy a a comforter set till I know it gets too cold. And that was one of the goals I have to have for winter time. That and some new pillows. So new pillows and comforter sets, we should be fine. But I can't do anything right now because the neighbor is going to be going to another city for 2 to 3 weeks to take care of her mom. So Aaron gets stuck with her cat. So therefore we are going to have to calibrate going to Walmart for the entire week, second week, first and into the second week of the October, so we can actually get what do you call it? Actually get you know, our supplies, because we won't unless I order through the delivery company, Schwann's. The other thing I wanted to say was, and I have to calibrate the TV again, the router's new, is Angela and I were talking today about so Angela was talking about what's the point of marriage? You know, she asked me a question. So it made me think. So today I had to go online, and I actually got around to looking at it. And me and Aaron was talking about it. Usually it's so a person can lock into one marriage, one love, you know, one sexual partner. It also helps with tax breaks, tax credits, transferring of property, etc. So when Angela asked a question, it made me think, you know, what is the point of marriage, you know? Because, you know, if you're a single person, and, you know, it also said it's only good for children, you know, if you're planning children. Otherwise, in this country, I found out, most men don't want children, and most men don't want marriage. They just want a sex buddy and someone that, you know, they can hang out with. But in the end, you know, in our country, as Aaron was saying, marriage is at its all-time low. And when I looked at that, I thought, you know, and hearing that over lunch, I thought, you know, Angela has a valid point, because, you know, she was asking, you know, what is the point of marriage? The point is, I didn't know what to say, you know, so I finally came to a conclusion on that when I did some research for her. So, but yeah, anyways, Figgies has their thing shipped off. It's already in Tennessee. It left the FedEx Tennessee hub. It's heading back to there. It'll get in tomorrow, and then it'll stay in their warehouse until Thursday morning, when they will deliver it directly to the company. Meaning, the other Figgies will come into my warehouse tomorrow, and as I told Aaron, we should wait till around 3 o'clock, check online, and the other packages will be returned to sender. What's really funny is apparently the people have said to me that there was a note saying that the product is already going bad and it's starting to smell. So we'll know what happens. But the funny thing is when one airmail back, the other one gets to go back ground. So it'll be a while. But once it's in the system, they cannot return it to me. So that's one thing that makes me happy. As I said, the Diamante was very good cigar. It could be smoked by anyone who wants to smoke something that expensive, but it is very, very mild. Again, the whole thing about cigars and Aaron and Amazon and books and music and stuff, what I was trying to say was, I don't understand how he can juggle everything and get things moving, you know. So I will be learning and setting a flexible master plan on it. So but yes, otherwise I shouldn't have screamed when I blamed him for destroying my video. So That was, I have problems with communications, and so one thing I say, people need to realize it. Sometimes I don't mean it, or I don't understand certain things, or I'm trying to say it in Rita terminology so people could understand it, but of course he got snippy with me. So, what else? I've talked about Figgies. I've talked about Finger Hut. I've talked about the little problem with Aaron. I've talked about that. My project's done. So the only thing left is to have spaghetti for dinner, which, by the way, I'm hoping the rolls are good. That's in the freezer because Aaron was talking about rolls. I wouldn't mind garlicky buttered rolls for dinner. That would pretty tasty, just like garlic bread.
King's Hawaiian, so
They're sweet rolls, King's Hawaiian. But anyways, all I want to say is we got our new catalog. I'm hoping the mail comes because apparently Figgies wants to charge me $4.50 for cheese, $150 delivery one way, and then $150 delivery another way. That's $750 total just for their screw up in the computer part. So cognac went good. Aaron and I were talking about conserving. I was looking at finding a decent cigar for my mother's death date because I want to celebrate her life again. But I don't know if I want to go with a Padron or if I want to go with a Davidoff or a CAO Vision or a Padilla. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Eventually, I will talk to you all again about cigars. So please, everyone, thank you for taking the time to hear me babble on. Since Aaron's behind me, he knows I'm sincere and apologetic because of our miscommunications on certain issues. So yes, spaghetti for dinner, Skyrim tonight.
Incoming message.
Or other. I don't know what that is, so it's probably something, spam again. Sometimes I wonder how it gets past my spam guard. But anyways, there you have it, everyone. So please, please, please add and subscribe if you have. Sorry for the long video. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Again, to all of you out there, thank you for allowing me to ramble today a bit. I didn't mean to make it this long, but my video day was interesting between working and playing Skyrim and waiting for packages and etc. So, you know how it is. So, my day has been kind of, and if me and Aaron can get past our snippiness and our grumpiness, we would be better off in this today. So, me and Aaron's got to fix things. So, that said, everyone, please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, and subscribe. Thank you. May God bless the world.